What's up, everybody? It's Oh So Dope, back for another video. Today's video is gonna be everything you want to know about what I do as my little side hustle, and that is driving for DoorDash. So right here, this is the bag they give you. And basically what I did was I went ahead, I signed up online. You can like Google it, like DoorDash, drive for DoorDash, whatever. It'll pop up, you'll see it. Just click on that, and then it's going to give you an option to enter like a zip code or a city or whatever where you live, so they can find the closest orientation place next to you. I believe I did mine's like within the next couple of days, but they have like really soon dates on there that you can go and sign up for. So when you go sign up, all I had to bring was my driver's license. Could be different in your state, so you would just have to check based on where you live, but all I had to do was bring my driver's license, like some form of identification, and they had me fill out some like paperwork, some tax paperwork. Then while I was there, I basically I was literally not even in there 30 minutes, probably 30 minutes at the max, because I was talking to the guy, we were trying to set up, my phone was like tripping. But you bring your phone basically with you, and then like they show you how to download the app, because it's not like in the app store. So they show you how to download the app, they show you how to navigate the app, then they give you your bag. I know I've seen some YouTubers have videos where they give you a shirt as well. My location that I went to didn't give me a shirt, but they told me that as long as I had the bag that I would be fine. And to be honest with you, no restaurant that I went in has said, oh, you need to have a shirt. I had my bag and they were cool. Pretty much as long as you're able to prove that you are a driver for DoorDash, you are good. So that means like as long as you got your phone and your bag, I feel like you'll be fine. I've never had any problems with that. But got to orientation, download the app, he showed me how to use it or whatever. Then they gave me this red card. Basically you use this for the orders that need to be paid for, and they let you know what orders you have to pay for with this and what orders you're good to go in. You could just walk out. Literally, I don't use this a lot at all. I probably only have used it about 10 times, maybe max, out of the about 90 some deliveries that I've done. Pretty much all of them are already paid for. Let me see, but yeah, after he showed me how to use the app, he did it or whatever, and then I forgot what day exactly it was because it was a while ago. I've been driving for DoorDash for like almost 2 months. And he was like, oh, if you set up your direct deposit right now or before Sunday, then you'll get whatever you make from now until Sunday on Monday. Now, the thing with me is, I don't know if it's my bank or if it's just a national like DoorDash thing. At the time, basically they cash you like everything you do up until Sunday is over with. So at 12 a.m. when Monday hits, everything that you did before then goes into like your little bank and it direct deposits or whatever. But it didn't come on Monday, it came the day after. It came Tuesday morning, so I wouldn't get paid every Monday. It would be every Tuesday, but it would still be every week. I feel it's really flexible. That's what I like, because I was looking for something to accommodate my crazy schedule, and I was a waitress before, and you know how those hours can be, and I was just really looking for something that I could be able to have a little more freedom with, and have my weekends back to myself when I wanted and be able to go places when I wanted to. And this is really like a great opportunity. It's very flexible. The thing is, I feel like, okay, I'm gonna talk about the pros and the cons. So let me give you guys the pros. Okay, so the pros, I think, is that for one, you get to basically work when you want to work. Now, I feel as though that's a pro and a con, and I'm gonna get to that in a minute, but for right now, I'm gonna tell you the pros. The pros are, one, you can work when you want. So literally, I remember one day I was laying down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do DoorDash tomorrow. I'm gonna get up at 9 and I'm gonna dash from like 9 to 3, take a little break in between somewhere, then I'm gonna get back out there and work from like maybe like 5 to 8, something small. Wind up not wanting to get up super early. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just work at 12. And if you change your mind, like, oh, I don't want to work today, you don't have to work and you don't get penalized. And on the app, basically there's a button that says like dash now. So if you're in a certain area where you can dash, you could just click dash now, and then it'll pop up like, oh, what time do you want to dash until? Then you go to this little checklist, and you check off to make sure you have like gas, your phone, your red card, and your hot bag, and then you're good to go. And then it'll just like open up the little map and then show you like where you are and what hotspots are near you. And hotspots are basically places where you're more likely to get orders. Like, so it could be like in those little plazas that have a bunch of different restaurants. It could be by a really popular restaurant like Portillo's. I know here for me has been one of the places that I've delivered the most. And then like you'll dash until whatever time. Now let's say you clicked earlier when I was just talking about picking a time, you said you want to stop dashing at 12. But let's say something comes up and you want to go out with friends and you want to stop at 9 so you can go home and get ready. You can literally end your dash at 9 and there's no penalty. Now what job do you know that you can go? What regular job do you know that you can walk in and be like, oh yeah, I got plans tonight, I'm gonna leave, see y'all later? Like, no, you cannot do that. Like, I've never had a job like that. And if y'all know of a job like that, let me know. That pays, let me know. So you do that, or you can schedule yourself for a dash. So you can, if it's like Wednesday and you know that you want to work Friday for sure, you can go on there and select like, okay, Friday I want to dash from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Boom, and it'll pop up as a schedule. If anything comes up between those times, you can cancel it and release it for another driver, which is like courteous, because sometimes on busy days, days when I think it's going to be busy, or times that I know that it's usually like blacked out and there's too many drivers, I'll try to schedule myself ahead of time so I have a slot. But if I can't, then I'll just wait for it to die down a little bit, because it shows you on the heat map, that's what they call it, how many drivers are like where. It doesn't give you a number, it just shows a color-coded there's a color-coded legend that you can click to see what each color means. So they'll show you if it's full, if they need drivers, or if it's too many. It's just something that you would have to look at when navigating the app. I might do a video, a screen recording of how to navigate the map, but I think that that's one of the pros, is that you can work whenever you want. Another pro is that it's super easy. Literally, I sit in my car, wait for an order, or I ride around for an order, and I accept the order, click on the address, it shows me how to get to the address, shows me the customer's name, what the customer ordered, drinks, whatever, all that. Go up to the counter, tell them you're there for DoorDash for X, Y, and Z. Oh, I got a DoorDash for Amy, and this is blah blah blah. Double check the stuff, take it. Literally, you check off every item you have. Boom, it shows you the customer's address. All right, I got Amy's order, let me take it to 123 Main Street, whatever. Do that, deliver it, boom, and you got $8-9. Sometimes I've made $15 off of one order before, $17, and then people tip you. If you're nice, make sure you get their order right, you get it to them as quick as possible, then you'll be good. And it's literally so freaking easy. So definitely, one, you can work whenever you want, and you can clock out whatever you want. Two, it's really simple, and the app is really easy to use. Three, I think another thing that is a pro about doing DoorDash is the fact that you can get paid daily now. So at first, there was I know there was a third-party company called Daily Pay that people were using. I seen that was all the rave. I wasn't able to use it. It didn't work for me. I don't know why, but now DoorDash has Fast Pay, which where you can cash out daily. So I feel like that's a good thing. That way you don't have to wait all the way until like the end of the week to get your money. Like, and somebody like me who was a waitress who's used to getting money in my hand every single day, knowing no matter how much I'm gonna leave with, how much or how little I'm gonna leave with, I'm gonna have something in my hand, you know. until the next day when I work. So I was gonna say that was a con, but since they've just introduced this whole fast pay thing, I don't even have to mention it. It's now a pro, being able to get paid daily. Because let's say you got to pay a bill, you got to pay a $130 bill that's due tomorrow. Boom, you can get up early as fuck, grind it out, and then you be good, you know. So it's good in that way. Another pro is, I would say, that it's quick. Like, it's quick money. I went, like, my first week actually, like, being serious about it. Like, not super serious, as I could have been. But I made $500 from Monday to Sunday. I made $500. And I was working, like, I wasn't really working, like, a lot. I did a lot of dashes, but it was for short amounts of time, if that makes sense. So I wasn't working long hours. I would work like in spurts, like throughout the day. Like I work for a couple hours here, a couple hours there, and I made $500. And I wasn't even like working as hard as I could have, and I know this. Like I literally was doing the bare minimum because I just wanted to see how I could, you know, how good I could do, or like what I could get done in my like first like real trial of like actually doing it, you know. So this week I'm like, okay, I just got back from vacation. Today is Tuesday. It's time to get back to it. Like, I'm trying to break 6 or 7 this time around so I can, you know, get some bills out of the way. I'm still looking for a job to accommodate this and, well, accompany rather this, so I can have even more money, you know, because I'm trying to take trips, and your girl's birthday is literally in 2 weeks. But I think those, for me, are the biggest pros of doing DoorDash. Now, cons, it's not necessarily with DoorDash completely, but one con that I don't like is when you get to restaurants and the food is not ready. Now, that can be for a number of reasons, but I've waited like a long time at some places, and it's just like, oh my God. And it throws off, like, you have like ratings basically. So there's a tab in the app that has ratings, and it shows like your acceptance rate, which is how many orders you accept that are offered to you. Then you have a overall rating, which is how the customers rate you based on your delivery. Then you have another one that has your completion rate, which is after you accept those orders, what percentage of those orders are you actually going through, picking them up and delivering them successfully. There's a part that shows how many deliveries you've done since you've been working with DoorDash. And I think I'm missing something. But anyway, those ratings, you want to keep those good. Oh, it's like delivery time. I think that's what the other one is. So if a merchant is super slow, it throws off your delivery times, and you know, it really kind of fucks up your averages. But the good thing is, it's like, it's not like in school where you like miss a week and you have straight fucking F's, and you gotta, like, in college, at least you have to work your ass off to get that shit up to a D. Like, it's like high school. Like, you miss 2 days and boom, you could do 2 worksheets and you back to a B. Like, shit like that. Like, that's what it's like. You do 2 deliveries and then, like, 2 good deliveries and you back up. But see, when stuff like that happens, I try not to let it really get to me, because I'm like, oh, I don't want my numbers to be low. Like, I want my stuff to be, like, 85 or higher. I want to be, like, have good ratings and stuff. But I would just communicate with the customer and be like, hey, I'm at so-and-so's restaurant. They're a little bit busy. Your order isn't ready yet, but I'm here waiting on it. I'll let you know as soon as I'm on my way. As long as you communicate with them, they're usually pretty good about it. And most people are really happy that you, like, hit them up like, hey, you know, I'm waiting on your order. And then I've had people tip me, you know, more because I was, like, communicating with them on that. So that's one con. Another con is that sometimes there's too many drivers out, and you have to wait until there's like space, or there's like adequate like room so that you can like get on and dash. That I don't like. So you have to kind of go places that aren't super saturated or whatever with drivers. Like I said, I would have said the con about the whole weekly pay thing, but you can get paid daily now, so that's a scratch. I can't really think of too many cons to it, because I mean I haven't had many bad experiences so far. So personally, I feel like it's great. Like, if you're someone who's a college student and you want some, or if you're just somebody who needs an extra job to supplement your income, you can make, I've seen people make up to $1,100 doing this, working hard. The only thing is you have to be dedicated to it. And the last con, I think, like I was saying, being able to work whenever you want is a pro and a con. And I think that's because sometimes, like, I would find days, like, where I would get lazy and I would be like, I'm not gonna work today, because I know I don't have that hammer behind me, like, okay, you need to be here from this time to this time, and I know I'm not gonna get in trouble, so it's like, okay, I ain't gonna work. But it's like, okay, bitch, you gotta get this money, so you need to get up. But I rarely ever did that. It was probably only like 3 or 4 times I did that. But it's just like, you have to be able to have that that rigid, like, attitude about it. Like, okay, I gotta get up and work these hours. And I feel like the only way that you can make a lot is you have to make sure that you're out at the right time, and you're in the right areas, because some areas give like bonus like dollars on top of what you would make for the delivery. So it'll be like, oh, this area is doing plus, like, you get an extra $1 or $2. Like on the 4th of July, I seen some $3.50. So really, it's all about where you are. You just have to put in those hours. If you put in that work and you're dedicated and you want money and you want to get out there and grind, you can make $1,000 in 7 days. You could do it. And me, I set goals for myself. I feel like goal setting is very good, because it gives you something to, like, strive for. And you're like, okay, once I get this done, boom, I'm done. And I can come back out here the next day and boom, make another 100. So I think this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I want to try to do 600. I want to try to do 100 a day. And usually I will break it up. Like, if you don't want to be driving around for fucking 6 hours, break it up. You want to make $100 a day? Work from like 10 to I don't know, like, work from 10 to 3. And try to average $10 an hour. It's not that, it doesn't sound that unattainable when you break it down like that. Because I hate when I tell myself, like, okay, I gotta make $150 today. But if you break it down and you really say it, like, okay, that means I can work from this time to this time and just make that much, and this time to this time make that much. Because if I work from 10 to 5 or 10 to 3, 10 to 4, and I make $50, and I come back out from, I don't know, 6 to 12, and I make that other $50, you got your $100. I'm saying outrageous times, because I'm pretty sure you will make more in those hours, depending on, like, where you are or how busy it is. But those are just fake variables. I'm just saying that to say that you can break it up and you can make it. It's a mind thing a lot of times. Like, you can just break it down for yourself, set your goals for whatever time, and then it will sound a little more attainable to you, and it doesn't sound as overwhelming. But overall, I've had a good experience with DoorDash. They have never messed up, like, my money or anything. It comes on Tuesday morning exactly, and now I'm going to be cashing out daily with my money. And I just think it's a really good, job to do. And you can do it full time. You definitely can do it full time. And you can definitely work it around another job if you have another job too. And that's what I'm going to be doing too. Once I get another job, I'm going to be doing both, because I feel like it's just one of those things, like, where you can literally be like, okay, I need to make $60 because I want to go get my hair done. Or I want to go get my nails done. I need to make $30 real quick. Boom. You can go out, work 2 hours, and got the money. Like, literally, I made like $50 in 2 hours. That's like working a job, making $25 per hour. Like, I can't remember the last time when I was a waitress where I made $50 in 2 hours. Unless, well, when I worked at Twin Peaks, it was kind of like that. But as far as, like, making like $25 an hour, if I had like 5 tables, and if 5 tables give you $5, that's $25. But if you even fucking have 5 tables, and if your tables are turning over, like, it just depends. It depends on so many variables. But basically, I'm saying this to say, this money is good and it's easy and it's a lot faster than working somewhere, waiting on your table to finish, waiting to see if they're going to tip you, waiting to see if how long they're going to take to finish their food, waiting to see if you're going to get sat with another table and how soon. Like, it's just way better than, you know, that. I'm not saying that I'm not about to go get another serving job, because I'm pretty sure I probably am, because that's just what I'm good at, like, and it's fun. But, you know, I think it's a great job. I would recommend it to anybody. And then, like, they have referrals where if you refer a friend, they do 125 deliveries or something like that in the first 90 days or 30 days. Some shit like that. I don't know. You get like $200 or $100. Don't quote me. I don't know the exact numbers. But that sounds like a whole lot, but it's really, like, I've been dashing for 2 months, but I haven't dashed every single day for the 2 months. So, and I've already hit 100 dashes. So, it's not that hard. And that's from working maybe like actual days working, probably like 3 weeks. Like, so, it's not that hard. So, I definitely would recommend it. Like, get on there and sign up, y'all. Like, I would definitely do it. I'm not familiar with Uber Eats or Postmates, but I can definitely vouch for DoorDash and tell y'all that it's a great company and it's easy, like, and there's money out here. So I would definitely recommend y'all to do it. Go to the orientation. It's super quick. Just bring your ID. Make sure that you got a car, because you have to have a car. I know some places people can do it with like motorcycles or something like that, but I don't know nothing about that because I just got a car. But yeah, they give you your little card. They give you your bag. Some places give you a shirt. They give you this little aluminum blanket, like, it's like super big, to put in case like stuff doesn't fit, like big ass pieces and shit that's not gonna fit in that little ass bag. Mine is in my trunk right now because I went on vacation and my mom was using my car, so I cleaned like out my car and I put like some stuff in my trunk that I keep in my car. So mine is in my trunk right now, but I keep this bag in my car so that way no matter where I am, if I just up and say, okay, I'm bored, I want to dash, or I need to do something, let me dash real quick, I just keep it in my car. And I keep the card in my car as well, so I can be ready for that. But yeah, I just wanted to get on here real quick and share my experiences with y'all. I can definitely make this into like a regular video if people are interested in that. I know a lot of people have questions about it. I know I did hella research on it before I actually went ahead and was like, okay, yes, I want to do this. But I just wanted to hop on here real quick. I had to just come and get me from the headquarters that was closest to me to get me another red card because I lost the other one. I don't know where the hell it went. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I will have more content coming for you guys really soon. Love you. See you in my next one.